walking all crazy because he doesn't want to crease his shoes. Ready? Are you ready for Freddy? Hmm? Are you? Are you ready for Freddy? I told him I don't know if he'll be able to do that because unless I drop him off or once he takes the bus, because this line is right by. Y'all, I've been doing a whole monologue and wasn't even on video. First day of school, the oldest, he takes the bus, so I saw him off. It's his last year in middle school. Chris, this is his first year at this new school. He took a test and scored high. I'll put the name of the test here. And he also has high district scores, so he got accepted into a challenge program. And this is the first year for third grade for our school district to have a challenge program for his grade level. So it's him and 24 or 23 other kids at the school, but because it is a different school from his home school, he can't take the bus, but he's like a little nervous about it, so I'm going to drive him. But one of these days I am going to let him take the bus just to see how he likes it, but I'm not going to throw it in all at him because it's his first year at a new school doing new things, and I don't want to overwhelm him. But this school, oh God, I love this school so much. I wanted Xavier to go to this school, but when they would have tested him was during COVID, so he was at home, so they didn't do that testing then. And then he did get selected to take the test, but he scored like right on that cusp. But his district scores are high, so they still put him in honors classes in middle school. I talked about that before. But I feel like he doesn't really like school and he's not doing well. And I feel like if he could have got into the challenge program and had a good basis of education and hopefully love for school, his middle school experience with education would be a little bit different. So I'm so thankful. Well, now I got 5 hours to myself. It's been a minute. What is I gonna do? Hey friends. Alright, it's later in the day. I forgot I had other errands to do, so I couldn't come out to the garden. But when I was out yesterday, I'll take a picture, but I haven't seen what it looked like, and I see it's still here. I'm gonna get that moth. Anywho, look what happened to my squash plant. There is an animal, because it's looking worse today than it did yesterday. There's an animal eating through the stalk of my plant. It's not a vine burrow. I don't know. But I don't see a beetle. But there is an animal eating my squash. Now, it does get droopy more than it should when it's hot. But it still has some new growth. Let me zoom out. But you see how it's droopy? But it's not turning colors yet. And it has some new growth. But I'm not ready to cut it yet. Now, if it dies off completely, I'll cut it. But yeah. I don't know. I don't see the black speckles to determine if it's, what is that, the squash beetle or whatever? I don't know. But something's at it. So I'll watch it and see if I'm gonna have to pull it. But that thing has been doing what it needed to do this season. But nothing really. Oh, I do have a tomato plant that looks sad over there. Oh, I'm gonna have to spray that. I wonder if that's powdery mildew. I'll trim that off. That's my pumpkin plant. I saw some. Ooh, I got some good strawberries ready. The gnats are out here today, boy. I was out here picking strawberries the other day, and while I was watering, and so I will hose the strawberries down so I can eat them. And I had the power of the hoser too high, and it knocked the strawberry out of my hand, and I think it went underneath this pallet. So I'm sure next year I'm gonna find strawberries coming out from underneath this pallet. I'm sure of it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull this eggplant because it's not getting any bigger, and all it's doing is weighing this, and I can see it breaking like the other one did. I'm so heavy-handed, y'all. Look what I did. This squash does not want to stay on this trellis for nothing. I keep putting it back up, keeps falling back down. But it looks like the only thing that I kind of need to water is maybe this tomato plant, but I think it can last until tomorrow. I think it'll be okay. Look, ever since that pole broke, she started turning yellow. She got so many beans. I need to harvest. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, moth, I see you. But birds have been attacking my netting because there's these big black, I guess they're beetles, that got caught in between the netting because it's like 2 layers, and the birds have just been digging at it, trying to get to them and messing up my net. I'm just looking. I'm not doing anything in this garden today. I'm not gonna water, nothing. Tomorrow is another day. Hey friend, do I need to clean the lens? Anyway, I'm out here watering. I need to harvest, but I'm free from the children, but I still got other stuff to do. But I did good. I did not water my garden yesterday. But I really want to check on that squash plant. But I'm pretty sure after looking at it that it's a bird, because the way it was leaning, it exposed that, what do they call that? The main stalk, I guess. But yeah, it's looking worse. But it's still alive though. So it's got new blooms on it and everything. So mom ain't got no time to be sitting here worried about a squash plant. Either it's gonna live or it's gonna die. I'm gonna keep watering it as long as it seems like it's still alive. But I can't worry about it. I just can't. Remember I said this, where I was cutting the leaves off, had new buds. New buds. I'm just leaving that running in there for the loofah. Ooh, walked in a spider web. Ooh, spider web. But the cucumbers are still alive. And I know where I messed up. I got impatient with that watermelon that I picked. I should have waited until, oh, spider web, I see you. I'm not going to walk through you. Until the stem was brown. I know, I got impatient. At some point, I stopped recording, y'all, because I'm trying to do too much. I got 2 phones in my hand because I'm trying to keep my phone. I don't have any pockets because I'm waiting for someone to get here, and I got to be able to hear the doorbell. Water film, talk to y'all. This is a tomato plant that I'm not trimming at all. I'm just letting it be. Well, last night storms came in, and as you see, I got some fixing to do. But I wanted to come out here first to see how bad it was. Now it's, what is it? I don't know, it's Sunday. I can't remember if it's the 16th or the 17th. I want to say it's the 17th. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up. So this is actually the same day this video is coming out. I had my family reunion yesterday, and with school starting, you know, it was hard trying to get back in the schedule and trying to get everything done, but it's going to be interesting trying to fix all this. But I got to do what I got to do, but I just wanted to do this last little update. Oh, I see some peppers. Yeah, and if this sweet potato vine looks like this, the pepper plants, the banana pepper plants that was underneath might be broken. Probably some of my gooseberries. Hopefully it's just leaning. Does have some fruit on there. Well, deadhead. It's so wet. Melons seem to be doing okay. I think it's interesting though. My hibiscus plant is starting to bloom again. Look at that. Y'all, I don't know if I'm getting loofahs this year. I still don't see any fruit producing. Still alive. The squash was just barely. Oh, okay, tomato plant. Ooh, spider, you getting big. Please don't hurt me. I looked you up at what you are. Let's see, I don't know if I'm even getting him in the shot. Hold on. Hope I am. Let's see. Oh, there he is. But I found out that they can hurt me. So I gotta figure that out. I don't know. That particular one can hurt me. Let me fix this tomato plant. Just don't hurt me. Alright friends, I'm gonna clean up this mess, and thank you for hanging with me. It's a whole lot more that needs to be picked, but I gotta get around that spider. I want to leave them without getting hurt, because I just saw a list. Hold on, let me look to see what kind of spider this is. Okay, so from looking it up, it's called an Argiope otherwise known as, it's a banded garden spider. C, also known as the banded garter spider, is venomous, but its venom is not considered typically medical significant to humans. Bites are rare and usually only occur if a spider feels threatened, such as when guarding eggs. So I have these peppers that were supposed to be a purple bell pepper, and those are not purple bell peppers. The stalk's not even the same, so I'm guessing it's some type of hot pepper. It was supposed to be a purple bell. I did not buy these. Hold on. Poblano pepper. Yeah, it's a poblano pepper. I didn't plant that. Let's see, my son, his 13th birthday balloons are falling. Anyway, I didn't plant that. So, yeah. But there's a whole bunch. I would have to reach over that spider's web, and I don't want to agitate it. I might have some reachers, but I don't know if I'm going to like tear up the plant, because that poblano pepper is just now really starting to fruit. So what seems to be in that pot, instead of all purple bell peppers, there's two purples, two purples, one green, one poblano pepper, and one banana pepper plant in that pot. But anyway, the Lord provides. But I'm going to wash these and process them today. I wanted to, because I have a lot of my tomatillos are ready to harvest. And I did harvest one tomatillo, but I was like, it's ready. Bugs have been picking at it, so I was like, I'll just harvest it. But my other one that's like really taking off, it has a lot that I need to harvest. So maybe this afternoon when the humidity dies down, I'll do it. I did fix my sweet potato arch, the beans, whatever. I'm over it right now. Unfortunately, my the one that has my grapevine and that squash on it, it's bending in. It's too heavy in the middle, so I might have to get something to put in the middle to prop it up. I don't know. But it doesn't look like none of the vines are disturbed, so I'm just going to leave it lying for right now, because I'm going to have to get a ladder out there and really fix it. But for the most part, nothing seems broken. It's just all off kilter. Thank you for hanging with me, friend. Until next time, I'm cool off. I'm high. Bye.